Photographers are like bushes. You walk by them and you don't even notice they're there, and that makes you happy. They need a trim sometimes. They have green skin tones. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to help 10 of them should they need my help, which most of them do.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Hair light brought to you by Mexico. Can it really be considered a hair light if it's stronger than your key light? It can, in some cultures. If you were buying today and all you had was an iPhone and a Canon DSLR, would you buy the Sony a7S III? Or would you hold out for its update? Would I need you in my life? Probably not. I would just embrace the glory days of not needing much. That's very similar to my Sony X3000 and Panasonic J85. That's an upgrade, if anything. If I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and then we were talking DSLR, oh man, a Canon 6D Mark II. All right, whatever. It's good skin tones. I saved that shot for some reason. It's labeled Canon Color. I did the typical, and over there, okay. Why do people do that? I turn. Look at the color of this side of my face. You're all morons. I've been so lucky over the course of my career to... Career. Wow. This is a career? No, not the one my mom planned for me. But here we are doing stuff. I've had so many donations from Marcus Pix and Flat Earth Santa and the Ian Corzines of our world to, like, I wouldn't need to buy anything. I've had so much and I have too much. And so, like, me, would I have bought this? I don't know. This was an intriguing one, but I doubt it. I would have stuck with my G85 and waited for something better. But I have an iPhone, a boom, upgrade, boom, Canon DSLR, we're good to go. Hey Casey, I'm a YouTube scrub recording videos in my living room. Could you make a video of what it takes to make it on YouTube? Gear mindset, how long it took you to monetize your channel? What would you do if you started all over today? I'm not like this 1 million subs. Oh my, here's how I did it. Like, I do make a hefty living and I'm happy doing what I do. I love what I do, so I'll give you some tips. How long did it take? It took, I made videos for free for a good 2 years, at least. And then slowly it started making like, oh, that $50. Oh, there's 75 in there. As soon as it hits 100, they're gonna mail me money. And then I got my first like $101 check. I was like, I did it, hun. I was with my girlfriend at the time, same one, fiance now. And I was like, we did it. And so slowly, hey, it was making like 100 a month and then like a 200 a month. And it fluctuates so much, man. Right now, I made less than I've ever made since, just think of this. I have Vegetable Police, 170,000 subs. Little me over here, like 128,000. 2 channels. I just made less on YouTube this month than I did back when I had, I think it was 70,000 on Vegetable Police and 10,000 here. That's how much I made, the same amount. And I was like, wow, that's fine. You'd think it'd be this progress upwards. No. I've given not one tip so far. I thought I wrote tips down. No, I didn't. Just bragging, really. When it comes to gear, as soon as I got a lav mic, I felt like that was the pinnacle of my channel. Just a point and shoot and a lav mic. It never got better. It only got worse. Gear, not really important at all. Just get good audio, then you're good. When it comes to the business side of this, I would have planned better because I just sort of randomly throw things together. Like, I make all the music for my channel and then I sell it. But who cares? Like, this is a camera channel. Music, they don't really mix. But like, when I wrote the Monkey Strength ebook, that fit more with my channel. It's like health channel, exercise book. It's like, okay, so that fit. I would plan better. Make your channel, make it about something, have a product in mind that you can create, boom, sell that, and then affiliate with other similar products, and then make money from that, and you're bringing all this stuff together. It could work for some people. First time on your channel, I got the Panasonic S5 II. Why do you not like it? Give me 5 good reasons and an alternative at this price point, and I'll return mine. You knew there was no answer to your questions. It's impossible. I hate you. 5 reasons? I don't have 5 things I don't like. The only thing I didn't like was the slow-mo. Did not have autofocus in it, or terrible autofocus. It was an afterthought, and I really love slow-mo. And also the lenses. That's the deal breaker, really. Panasonic's not like coming out with a bunch of lenses. It's so weird. When was their last lens release? It wasn't exciting. Actually, it's not even released yet. They announced it was so soon, you can't even buy it. It's pre-order. Still, it's a dumb lens. 14 to 31, whatever it was. So many Tonys. Yeah, so it's their lens lineup. That sucks. But like alternatives to that, in that price range, there's not many. Not full frame. You could say the Canon R8. It would be better for me. Better slow-mo. Boom. GH6. Somewhat comparable. Better in the slow-mo. Fuji X-H2. If you had to. Similar price. I don't know. It's a decent camera. Keep it. I don't care what you do. Is wobbling related to the lens or the camera? I want to do more video work with my X-T4, but hate the wobble. It's IBIS coupled with ultra-wide lenses, and not every company suffers with it. Most do, though. If it's ultra-wide, like anything below 20 mil, and you're probably gonna get it. Micro Four Thirds has it. Doesn't really matter. The only company that doesn't is Sony, because their IBIS is so bad it barely does anything anyway, so it doesn't have the energy to wave at you. It's already like just... So it really depends on the company. Fuji's one of the worst on their ultra wides. It's like, ouch. And their digital just like enhances it and waves even more. It's pretty bad. Olympus was quite bad even at 24 mil. That was the weird thing, because Panasonic at 20, it now disappears on the S5 II. Canon full frame's really bad, but the R8 doesn't have IBIS. Is that a good thing? Maybe. So shoot for 24 mil, then it won't wobble most symptoms, except Olympus. But they only make sushi now. Can you explain what's in a vlogger mind? It's like that Homer Simpson's thing where they look in his brain and it's a monkey doing something, riding in a circus. Only it's the vlogger driving to Starbucks and like planning out these dumb sequences of events to film him getting there, and them adding nothing to the story or your life. It's painful to watch. It's just like, oh, I could film my car key. Then they'll know I'm in the car soon. Wait, open the door? No, that's too much. It's too obvious. Sit down and put your keys in the dash. Then they'll be like, how's he gonna start the car? But then I'll pick them up in 120 frames per second. It writes itself. Your show sucks. Why do you need stay for vlogging? Why can't people just sit and talk instead of walking like chicken and talk? What's the point of walking and talking? If you speak about something important, I don't want to get distracted by your surroundings. I'm going somewhere, you moron. I have to get somewhere. I'm walking there. I'm not gonna sit on a bench. Wait, okay. Really, this is taking a long time to get to the place I wanted to go. Here we are, vlog and talk. All right, see you soon. Then I walk and then sit somewhere. What kind of life is that? Why vlog and then edit the files at home? What's the point? Why don't vloggers walk in circles indoors if they want to move and speak? You are so unvlogger-like. You would be at the very bottom of our Freemason society. I can only speak for myself, but when I vlog outside, it's usually because I'm going somewhere and I'd like to make a video along the way. And it's fun for me to do that. Like sometimes it's so much better than just sitting here and then like trying to find B-roll of like my notes. Oh wow, this is amazing. Look at the paper sounds. Oh, it's so believable. I really am filming this B-roll of my notes. The paper sounds didn't really make sense. What do I gotta touch the paper? Oh, wow. 4K 60, oh, this is amazing. I think most vlogs are people out doing something and they're walking around, they're going places. So good stave is like super important. What do you do with your life at work? I just switched to 4K technology. First seen on this channel. Everything moved. No longer is the background nice. Every important piece I had, the green plant, they're all gone. Oh, what a bullshit shot. See, 4K sucks. Hey Casey, do you plan on trying the 16-35 power zoom? It's lighter than the 20mm. I see some 3D pop. You see nothing. Don't lie to yourself. It's a mildly intriguing lens for vlogging. A little wider than the 20. You could get by. It's lighter than the Canon 15-30. Like kit lens specs. It was like 4.5 to 6.3. I was like, wow. Lighter than that? It's not bad. Not bad, you could do worse, but it's just, a Tony 4 is not very inspiring. Once you're in here, it's like, okay, I'm gonna use that lens still. It's like, oh, that gets ugly fast. For vlogging, no problem. Do you need the zoom? No. What's the point? Just give me a 16mm. This is the worst shot of our time. I hate this shot. God damn it. We're done with you. That lens sucks. Buy an R at $13.99 or an R8 at $14.99. Who would ever, in their right mind, buy an EOS R? Even though it's filming the show and completely capable, I don't think you could. You have to ask yourself two questions. How bad is that Canon R8 battery? Because this battery is legendary. It's so good. I charge this thing once a week max. So good. It's even better in the R6 too. Same battery, but the camera loves it better. It fits together under the sheets. Fantastic. So like, is the R8 gonna be so bad that you're like, can't even get through 2 episodes? You have to bring a bunch with you? That could really suck. It's the only deal-breaking flaw. It's so annoying. I do want to try it. And if it's good enough, then it's like, yeah, so much better slow-mo, same basic camera, much lighter for vlogging. Fantastic. I'd much rather have it. It's just that battery life and I knew it was. Do you have any idea how annoying it is to have a mic right down there? All my hand movements, I can't even move. Now this Sony camera, I just want to live. I'm not free. Help me. So that terrible tiny battery, and are the custom modes able to be saved in video? I haven't heard anybody say anything about it. I have no idea. We only have those fake tech channels reviewing this thing saying, look, this versus the R6. And like neither of the camera is that. It's just any camera, just like stock footage from 1991. If it has tech in the channel name, you know it's one of those guys. The Hider Tech, definitely. How are they allowed to be on YouTube? It's so annoying. I personally would probably get the R8 just for the better specs. It's better overall. It's only the battery. Are custom modes that important? It would be. If you're vlogging outside, you want to switch quick. But there's only 2 of them. That's weird. Hi, I know you are busy. Yeah, totally. Working. I'm at work. But I have this issue. I start to do more video beside my photography, mainly skateboard reels of my foster son. That sounds great. X-T4 sucks. Autofocus. Before I switch to reptilian side, is the XH2S a viable option? It is not. Fuji doesn't know what they're doing. They pretend to be good. Like if you want to move back and forth in a straight line in your living room, pretty good. If you want to rely on it in the real world, not so much. Nor is the Stabe worthwhile to look at. Nope. Sony really is the only one you can trust 100% with the autofocus. It just never fails you. I'm seeing they've switched in the UFC. I watch UFC. If you want to subscribe to my UFC channel, do that, or I'll kill you with some type of illegal wrist crunch technique. They're using Sony cameras now, and I can tell they're at like 1.4 and they're zooming on people and it's totally autofocus. Never misses. I have seen it miss, but rarely. If you remain with Fuji, I do fear that your foster son will leave your family when he's allowed to do so, which is coming up pretty soon, I imagine. If you want to be in that hearing, don't film it on a Fuji camera. They might throw you out. Go Sony. What happened to the Octava mic? Are you using a dynamic mic now in the house? I use both. I brought it out. I've been using it for the last couple. It is the better mic. You can be further away from it, technically. I like it. It's just my Audient ID14 piece of shit. Only one of the dual XLR inputs work for the mic, so I would like to have both set up because my dynamic mic is better for singing. When I make music, I'd rather have that. It's annoying to have to unplug things, so that's why I didn't have this here. It's like, what's the point? That sounds better here anyway, but it has to be much more in the shot, even though this is in the shot, but I could hide it. And then you wouldn't be any of the wiser. Is that a pubic hair? You wouldn't have seen it. It was out of the shot. So it's been a while since I've used this mic, not because it isn't the best mic in the world. It is. It's just like I was using this because I could have it strapped onto that tripod and then it's like, okay, it's connected in. I didn't have to sync. Now I'm syncing in post. Things are a little weird, but I don't know. And I also don't like this mic stand, but Ulanzi is coming to the rescue soon. They have a new technology thing that's super compact. You wait till I review it and then purchase. All right, last question. Sigma has my favorite lens for Sony, 20mm 1.4, no competition. Sadly, Sony won't make any wide-angle lens faster than a 1.3, nearly a stop slower. I'm using a huge camera already. If I cared that much about the slight difference in size and weight, I would use my phone. Slight. The difference between that lens, the 20mm 1.8 is like 370 something. Sigma's like 6 plus, 6 figures. 6 fat girls in a room. It's not even close. It's so much different. It's game-changing different weight. That's the biggest thing you have to ask yourself. Is it worth that extra weight for the slightest bit of shit that nobody's gonna see? Just slightly more blurred background, which will just annoy your audience. Because you're outside, you're vlogging, it's like, where's the background, asshole? So heavy. And then like, it's a Sigma. 0 3D pop, 0 character, only size and disgust. Yeah. I have a hair light. Do you? It's bright. Nobody will buy this stupid light. It's so annoying. Just buy the damn light, you bunch of assholes. It's still not in the shot. Damn it, Canon, you stupid crop. With your 4K crop. Oh, God. Just, how far do I need to be? Hair light confirmed. Grow your hair today at hair.com. I'm going to leave. Subscribe for more videos. See you in the next one.